Hi, welcome to the second part of this knife hand technique drill. Okay, so the second combination that we're going to be looking at today, again, well, very simple knife hand techniques that we're all used to. We shouldn't have a problem with any of these. Everybody knows them. Okay, so from this position here, we're in our forward stance like so. We're going to cross our left. If we do this technique with our left hand, we're going to cross our left open hand in front of our right closed fist in an X shape like so, and then we are going to pull the fist back onto the hip and deliver a straight outward knife hand strike to the high level like so. Okay, so that's the first thing. So remember, closed hand, open hand, they stay closed and open. Cross the open hand, the hand that's going to strike in front of the hand that's going to be pulled back. Okay, when you're doing that technique, and you're striking backwards into the throat like so. Okay, so that's the outward knife hand strike. The second knife hand strike that we're going to do on this part of the drill is the inward knife hand strike. So again, you're keeping this hand, the open hand open, the closed hand closed, and you're bringing it into the what I call the vampire position. Okay, so the elbows up in front of your chin, and your and this hand is here ready. Okay, and from this position here, again, you're going to pull this hand back onto the hip, and you're going to do an inward knife hand like so. Okay, so in the first one, your hands are crossed and you come out in a straight line, elbow straight, and in the second one, you come from the vampire position and your elbow is bent. Now there's two possible ways of doing this. You sometimes see the knife hand could either be done with a straight 45-degree angle if you're cutting into the neck like so, but you will also sometimes see the knife hand done flat, so it's sort of in a horizontal position. So whilst the elbow's bent, the knife hand is flat. This tends to be in older styles of Taekwondo that you'll sometimes see this. In newer styles you'll see there's a nice 45-degree angle. Obviously whichever way you practice, it's got more to do with the target than anything else. Okay, so very simply put, cross hand position, straight out with the outward knife hand, and then from the vampire position we're going to go inwards at an angle, inward knife hand, and again striking with that part of the hand there. If we do it the opposite way, again right side forwards, again this time my left fist is closed, my right hand is open. From here, outward knife hand with the right, and then pull back to the vampire position, and inward knife hand with the right again. So both strikes done with the same hand. Okay, so from here, outward, inward, and from here, outward, inward. Okay, so practice those. Incidentally, from a practical point of view, if somebody grabs you by, say somebody grabs the shoulder, what you're doing is you're hitting the throat here with the first technique, and then breaking the elbow with the second technique. So you're hitting the back of the arm with the second technique, which is why you're going from a long range technique to a slightly shorter range technique. Okay, so obviously it wouldn't make much sense to go from a long range to a short range ordinarily, but if you're going for a closer target like the elbow, it makes a lot of sense. Okay, so that's just from a practical point of view how you'd use that. Practice that.